You have to take them off, Steve.
No. No.
Because I can't listen to you.
Okay,
Well,
you'll be
look
here
at
when
this
you get
thing.
home. What do you mean? You'll be here with them when you get home, school. You can't just leave them in the house. Bro, they'll be fine, fam. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. They already ate. They good. You need to hurry up, too, because Janelle needs to get changed. My children in the house. Bro, I'm leaving. Janelle's already crying, too. Yeah, I don't got time. I'm gone, fam. You got me fucked up. I don't got time. I don't got time for it. Yo. Can y'all tell how epic this is about to be? Can y'all tell how epic this is about to be? Let me check on my young boy. Y'all got it. Y'all ready to have daddy get married? Come on, let's go.
What's up, y'all? Hey.
Why didn't you answer the phone and say yes, sir? This is TT. This is the new TT.
What you mean the new TT?
I hate you and DDD's a better brother.
See, look, the gum over there.
Man, just shake this out.
I'm a goddess.
I got a charger right here.
She stole your charger, mommy.
Braylon, get all these panties up and put it back in that box where it's at. Nobody ain't tell you to do that.
That's mine.
I know I'm using it.
Oh. No. I need heals. Bro, these damage rates are trash. If I would have shot him before, I would have probably killed him. No cap. No cap.
Did you eat today?
All cap, no cap. No blue screens today, I promise.
I have school today. I'm doing soft and stuff because I'm on camp.
Move!
So I gotta get something to eat. Is that cool with you, Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Move.
I kinda wanna fake you.
Move.
Move.
Move!
Move.
Move, bro, for real, move.
For real, move.
I kinda wanna vent just because
Move!
No.
sometimes like you gonna get overprotective over the shade in college. Like you gonna get overprotective over the shade. Like if the shade if the shade start getting treated bad by Kai, you gonna be a little protective. You gonna fight Kai, right?
Yeah, no. Okay.
You would be Kai, though, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
I don't know.
Yes, you would.
Can you
Say
please
it.
get off
You
both
beat her
of
up.
them? Hey, can I please watch a movie on TV?
No,
Please?
I just got on my game. No,
Can I play?
I don't think so.
Please, can I watch a movie on TV?
Nope.
This is not, you have to stay here.
I don't have no money. I'm letting you know right now.
Hey, can I please watch such a name TV? Please, can I watch a movie on TV?
No,
Please, but you have to stay here.
no. You watched the movie yesterday.
But you got on it first, so I need to watch something.
But you already got on my thing.
But I want to watch something.
Well, guess what? You're not gonna watch
I don't
nothing.
want to play Fortnite.
You not finna play Fortnite.
I wanna watch a movie.
I don't care. Cause you always trying to watch a movie.
Here, please.
Move! No, because you keep on getting in my way. Move! And put your legs down and put them... Bro, the last time I was in this room, bro.
Fit on a movie.
Nope.
I'm telling you.
Go tell, I don't care.
Mommy, say what? Say not taking turns on the TV. I'm not taking turns.
Yeah?
What she want? What you want, Ray? Watch TV. You gonna watch TV and TV don't want to.
Dang, Braylon. And I don't even have TV on my TV. Freaking bot. Ha! You tried it. You bot. Try again. Oh. Won't even let me freaking do it. Bro, like the Wi-Fi is trash right now. I'm just turning this thing off. If I like the stream ends up getting like ended, it's not me, bro. Cause if the stream gets ended, it's not me. I'm not ending it. Bro, if he doesn't kill me, he's trash to cap. Bro, he needs to kill me already. Cause I'm about to run out of ammo soon. Bro, kill me, kill me. Don't let me heal up. This joint, bro. I was trying to die. I wanted to die, so. Hey, bro, this is stupid. Okay, my Wi-Fi might be better.
Do I be mean to it like I be mean to TT? Clean your room, TT down.
I forgot what he went.
When I was trying to find some blow. Where's the fucking blow? Where's the fucking blow, baby? Where's the fucking blow at, dude? Get high, baby.
This is Tech That Moves, the 2019 Nissan Murano.
Why? I asked Adele 2 months ago for pictures of our dog's faces so I could get them embroidered on my shoes tonight.
I wanted to tear it open like a 4-year-old on Christmas, but I kept my composure. I slowly pulled the ribbon, picked at the tape gently, and calmly undressed the box. There was a red box inside, and when I opened the lid, there was a beautiful shiny diamond necklace. I'm super depressed in this relationship, and I hate being around him. But when I see diamonds, it all just melts away. This is how I became a gold digger. I wasn't always like this. In fact, at the beginning of my first relationship, I was really determined to prove that I was not like the other girls. I wanted to show that I
Bro,
was
this
materialistic,
lag.
which was
I'm
true
finna
at the
ish.
time.
Nah, I can't
And I
ish
wanted to
it
show my
on
appreciation
that
with whatever he
game.
gave me, because his love was all that mattered to me before. All of that changed when he started buying me a lot of food and things. His mother never showed him any real affection as a child, and because of that, he mimicked her ways by showing me affection only through gifts. I have never received this much stuff before, especially since my mother and I often struggled financially because she was a single parent. He gave me everything I wanted, even if I didn't ask for it, until the point that the total money spent on me for every date was equivalent to $100. That's a lot of money, especially since we were barely even 16 back then. But we had a lot of problems, and we started fighting more and more because of our problems. And so it came to the point that his money was the only thing that made me happy in the relationship. His gifts were somehow compensation for my unhappiness and dissatisfaction in the relationship. He would give me all these different and expensive gifts, and we'd go on these expensive dates to hide the core of the real problem. We didn't love each other that much anymore. It kept getting worse between us. I was no longer patient and understanding with him, and I became demanding and even aggressive when I didn't get what I wanted. I treated him almost like he wasn't my equal. I had ridiculously high expectations of him because I couldn't feel what I felt during the first year of our relationship anymore. But I didn't want to break up with him, even after 3 years into the relationship, because of his money. At this point, he was already cheating on me with another girl, but I still remained firm with not breaking up with him until he was able to buy me a present for Christmas, Valentine's, and my birthday. I even
See,
tried
look.
fooling myself, thinking that deep down, I still do genuinely love him, but I knew that it wasn't him that I loved. It was his money. His money helped me with a lot of things. Not only was I able to afford the things I needed and wanted, it helped ease my mother's expenses. She didn't have to pay that much for me, and she was able to save a lot of money. At the time, ever since I fell out of love, the only person I thought about was myself and my mother. I thought that he deserved me using him after everything he had done to me. Even though I had my part in the blame for the outcome of our relationship, he was also no angel. I may have eventually became a gold digger, but he also did his part. He became more and more emotionally abusive. I had to stop eating because he kept calling me fat, and because I was so depressed, I was able to quickly lose 10 pounds in less than a month. He didn't just very often call me fat, but he would also talk behind my back to his friends about things like how he never thought I was pretty, and how I always needed to make more of an effort to look presentable. He also had unrealistically high expectations for me all the time, because he was always ashamed of me. He was afraid of showing me to his friends because of my physical appearance. It was just a very toxic relationship that was just bound to break. And I just capitalized on it and took advantage of it while I still could. But even though he treated me so horribly because of his money and my shallowness, I persisted on staying. But in the end, I eventually broke up with him because I couldn't take it anymore. I didn't like who I was turning into. I knew that what I was doing was not me, and I was afraid that I'd fall into a much deeper hole that I never wanted to really dive into. I wanted to become the old me again, the girl who wasn't materialistic, and whose love was initially pure and genuine. I decided to distance myself from boys and dating after that, to just really reflect and make myself heal from my previous relationship. I still was very good at saving my money, and even worked different small jobs to earn money. I sold most of the things he gave me, and put it in my bank account to help my mother with future payments. I wanted to become better, and I didn't want to go back to who I was before. I didn't like who I had become, and I want to love my next boyfriend more genuinely now, and not just use him because of his money.
Bro!
Though, I have to admit that I did relax. Getting into short...
Bro, bro, you a stupid nigga. That's how niggas be, bro. They just like to trash talk. I'm trash talk. Bro, you won't even let me build. Like, they act like I don't even... Bro, they won't let me build. Bro, like, do I literally have to... Bro. Bro, this is about to be a heck of a lot of trouble on my part. Bro, I should've been with. I thought I was gonna find better loot. Bro, jump! Like, bro, I'm mad. Like, and it's for no reason. Bro, we finna die, bro. DJ's in the chat. After all the way to salty. Imagine me running a salty without dying. And my ping. Bro, I freaking hate Fortnite in this game. Oh no, we finna die. I had to use one for one time. I won't even have time to heal up.
Hello? Give me a little more.
Hi, my name is Carla. I'm 17 years old, and after my parents passed, I lived with my older sister Stacy and her husband. My parents passed 2 years ago. They died in a terrible car crash on their way back from a business trip in a neighboring town. They co-owned a big corporate business they ran together, and they had really gone on to make names for themselves. I was devastated when I heard the news. My relationship with my parents wasn't like most teenagers. Other teenagers fought and squabbled with their parents at every opportunity. Me? I had a different life. Both my parents were two of my best, if not my best friends. We went out to the movies and to restaurants together. We played and had fun like a regular bunch of teenage friends. Of course, they were stern when they needed to be, but every time they were, I knew that I was in the wrong. So, you could imagine how devastating it was to hear the news on television one night that the two business moguls, who were my parents, died in a terrible car accident on their way back from a business trip. My best friends were gone. My sister Stacy already moved out of the house a long time ago. It had just been my parents and I for so many years. And it was so amazing how they had managed to take time out for me, even though they were so busy. The news hit me so hard, I sank into depression. The lively, happy Carla that everyone knew had disappeared. In her place was only someone who looked like her. As time went on, I grew worse and worse. I started to withdraw completely from my friends, and I refused to speak to anyone. I came to school in the mornings with swollen eyes, swollen from crying all night, and hardly getting any sleep. My sister was crushed. She loved my parents too, but she knew she didn't have the type of relationship with them that I had, and seeing me so sullen filled her heart with pain. She had tried all she could, but nothing was working. She had brought counselors, therapists, and even psychics to help me with my grief, but there was nothing they could do. I just couldn't get better. As the months passed, I sank deeper and deeper into my depression. I was now so alone. I turned to destructive habits for company. It all started with buying drugs from a man who sold them on the corner of the street where I lived with my sister. When I realized they had a way of getting me happy, even for a short time, I couldn't stop. I kept buying them until I became such a wreck. Soon enough, I started on alcohol and smoking, looking for anything at all that could get me as happy as the drugs did. By now, I was so invested in it, I couldn't stop. This continued for a while, and by now, everyone in school knew the kind of life I lived. I came to school every day, either drunk or under the influence of some drug. And by now, that was what everyone had come to expect of me. My sister was embarrassed every time the school authorities called her to come pick me up after making a scene. And that happened almost every day. I was worse than a shadow of myself. And deep down, I knew I had left this depression too far. But I just couldn't bring myself to stop. I couldn't find my way back. I was too far gone. One day, I went back home to my sister's house early from school after the principal annoyed me. He had called me into his office, giving me a last warning after I slammed a basketball in my gym teacher's face for correcting me, leaving his face seriously swollen. "If you throw another fit at the teachers or anyone else, you will be expelled," he said. "We've accommodated this nonsense long enough. You're not the first person to lose their parents. Get a grip on yourself." I was filled with rage. And maybe it was because, deep down, I knew that what the principal said was true. Maybe it was because, deep down, the truth he had blurted out so bluntly had stung me. I stormed out of the principal's office and slammed the door so hard I distracted the whole school from learning for a moment. "You can send me out of your stupid school for all I care," I said, well out of hearing distance. I didn't really want to be expelled. It would break Stacy's heart. And I knew it wouldn't have been what my parents wanted. I marched home and pulled a cigarette stick from my backpack as I left the school premises. Those idiots. Who needs them anyway? I marched on until I reached my sister's house, but I totally wasn't ready for what I saw next. My sister's husband was home. He obviously wasn't expecting me back home that early, but it was just noon. I froze in my steps as I saw him. My brother-in-law was nearly butt naked on the couch, and scattered all around him were empty containers of used drugs. Used needles littered the floor and the center table, and I couldn't believe my eyes at what I saw. My sister's husband used drugs too? When did he start? That explained why he rarely said anything every time Stacy tried to correct me. He would look at me, but not say anything. Drugs too? When did he start? That explains why he rarely said anything every time Stacy tried to correct me. He would look at me, but not say anything. At first, I thought he was just staying out of what he considered not to be his business. I couldn't think straight after realizing this. Eventually, I got myself together and walked away to my room, looking away from him. All kinds of thoughts flooded my head all at once. Was I going to tell Stacy what I just saw? What if she left him? What if he was only battling with something terrible like I was, and the drugs were his only way of escape? No, I'm not going to be sympathetic. This could come back and haunt me, and my sister later. It was decided. I couldn't wait for Stacy to get back from work. I had to tell her. As I was upstairs in my room waiting for her, her husband came knocking on my door. My heart pounded. "Go away," I said. "I don't want to see you." "I can explain," he said. "Please, don't tell Stacy. I used to be unable to quit drugs before I met your sister, and when she found out, she said she couldn't be with me if I didn't stop. I pleaded with her to stay, that I would try my best because I really loved her, and eventually she helped me through rehab. I was free until you came along with your drugs, alcohol, and smoking. Then all of a sudden, I found myself craving to use drugs again. I battled it for so long, but 3 days ago, I couldn't take it anymore. Please don't tell Stacy. This could be our little secret. See? I brought some new drugs for you to try out. Come on, you'll love it." Now I was offended. There I was, trying to get free, and Stacy's husband was trying to take me deeper in. Any thoughts of covering up for him immediately disappeared. When Stacy got back, I told her what I had seen.
I told her I had seen her husband nearly butt naked, surrounded by empty containers of drugs and used needles. I told her that her husband had been using drugs. Stacy shot one look at her husband, begging him to deny it. And when he didn't, she exploded in a rage. Stacy was so mad and upset. I had never seen her like that before. She was screaming, crying, and yelling so hard. I knew by then neighbors already heard and knew what was going on. I walked up to her and tried to hug her, to calm her down. "I'm sorry," her husband said, begging and crying on his knees. My sister wasn't having it. "Leave my house," she said. By now, tears were already forming in my own eyes. I knew the right thing to do was to tell my sister, but I didn't want her to lose her marriage. What if I had caught him cheating, or doing something much worse? What would she do then? Right there, I knew that I could never tell my sister that he had offered me some of his drugs to bribe me. She would never forgive him. I started to feel very guilty for what I had done. I only imagined that my sister would make him go seek help or something, not send him away completely. It probably
Yeah, the
hurt her
nigga
more
healed,
because she
bro. I
thought he
could've
was
sworn
already done
I
with
put him on
drugs
White
for
House.
good. But still, a pang of guilt flowed over me, especially because he said I had been the trigger that took him back. I didn't know what came over me. Suddenly, I started to beg my sister with tears in my eyes to give him another chance. Somehow, all of this made me realize how much pain I had caused all the other people in my life in the last 2 years. My friends, my sister.
Gangs are forming to liberate tacos from Tuesday. What
So cool, so cool, so cool. Ooh, so cool, so cool, so cool. Yeah.
These folk got hair stuff, no cap.
I'm gonna let them hang, bitch. I don't need no bra, bitch. Let them titties hang, bitch. I don't need.
The starfish. Look. I can't go over there with it. It's like a worm. Mom, it's a starfish. Look at the urchin.
I'm about to try this sleep app. Nah, this ain't a sleep app.
Ain't no breaking up, bitch. We take breaks. Hoes be waiting on the side to get in the. He like he be hoes up. He do. Hey, listen to thank you.
Hey. What?
Nothing.